everybody, it's Mischievous Mel live from ROCKwell UnScene Music Magazine and Tattoo.com, and I'm here live at day 2 of Musink with this gentleman from Sherman, Texas, and it is Modified Design. Sir, can you tell us a little bit about you, your shop, and all your epic art?
Yeah, I've lived in Sherman, Texas my whole life. I started tattooing there as well. I do mostly traditional, black and gray, just a little bit of everything, really. My shop is super awesome, like a bunch of really good artists. If y'all can check them out, it's at modified_design. It's a pretty cool place. I love working there.
Now, if I wanted to drive to this pretty cool place, what would the address be so I can type it into my MapQuest?
It's 4520 Texoma Parkway, Sherman, Texas, 75090. Check it.
Fantastic. Now that we talked about where it's at, because that's really important, is to find it. Your work, I was walking by, and as you know, we're at a tattoo convention, Musink, and there's a shit ton of artists here. So when you're walking by, something's really got to catch your eye when it's somebody you've never heard of, right? Yeah. And I was walking by, and I saw your work, and I was like, you know what? I've got to check that out. I have to say, your tree that is in this book, I don't know what page it's on. Well, let's start with the music notes in the rose. Can I just say fucking awesome? I mean, talk about encapsulating the theme of where you're at today. Music, ink, and cars. So how long have you been tatting?
6 years now, almost 7. And I've been with the shop that I'm with for about 5 of it. So hopefully a lot longer now.
Well, that's awesome. If they keep you, that means you're doing something right, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So now I see that you do a lot of your black and white designs, like I was telling you off camera, is amazing. I'm a person that, you know, you get people that like color, like black and white, and some people go back and forth. I usually am a person that would say, I'm going to get only color, never black and white. But when I saw some of your black and whites, you might have got me on the fence to almost get a black and white. I don't know. It's very
That's
well
cool.
done.
I used to actually be the same way, but I was all about black and gray tattoos when I first started, and then I had a guy that tattooed me, and he was a friend of a friend, and I told him I wanted black and gray, and halfway through it, I got up to take a break and saw a color tattoo, and I was like, oh, you know, I was like, that's pretty cool. So now I love doing black and gray tattoos, but I get color myself. I'm into the bold, bright, traditional stuff. But I like new school tattoos too. Anything that's bright and bold or big that really makes a statement and that, you know, people can look at and see from a mile away and just know exactly what they're seeing.
It's popping.
Yeah.
Speaking of popping, I have to correct myself because I said black and white like a freaking moron. It's black and gray. It's still early, okay? Yesterday was St. Patty's. We're all just, you know, we're getting through, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Any names you want to shout out?
Yeah, man. Sean McAdams, he did a lot of my arm, on my left arm. Waylon Harp, who's with me here today, he did most of my right arm. Thomas Fernandez. Josh Dollahite, Jace Cockburn.
Now, was that Waylon that I pushed out of the way on the way in here?
Yes, absolutely.
So should we grab Waylon and ask him about that so we can transfer to his pictures and all that? But before I do that, I'm going to ask you one more quick question. You are here at a tattoo convention, and there are a ton of tattoo artists. Is there anybody here or anywhere that you aspire to be tatted by?
Anybody at Capture Tattoo, that's the guys I really look up to. Sean Topper, Dan Smith, Bo Brady. A lot of people here, Luke Westman, Norm, Big Sleeps. There's a lot of Bob Terrell, I think, is here today. A lot of really good artists, and that's why I like coming here. Is just people that, you know, when I was a kid, I never dreamt that I would ever get to meet. And here I'm here today, and I get to actually see them. It's pretty awesome. I enjoy watching these people work, and I feel like, you know, when they come by and see my stuff, if they do, then I get real excited. And I've gotten to meet a couple people this weekend that I never once thought I would ever get to see. So it's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm going to say come if you're ever anywhere near Texas and get tattooed by this man because his work is fucking awesome. So
check me out. I'm in Sherman, Texas. It's about an hour north of Dallas on 75. Check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/CalebStone Tattoos, Instagram @Caleb_Stone, Modified Design or modified-design.com, and that's about it. Thanks for having me.